So hello everybody, I am with Lasse. So Lasse has been our partner for software development for 7 years now. We met in Copenhagen in an event in 2011 November, and from 2012 January we have been working together. So now after 7 years Lasse is visiting us, and so we thought that we would take a small interview for you, and so here it is. So
Yes.
Lasse, welcome to Bangladesh and Brain Station.
Thank you so much.
How
Thank
are you enjoying?
Oh, it's a very nice day I have here.
Okay.
I just wish I did this 4 years ago because it's so effective with the teams to be working here on the ground and seeing the facilities and everything.
Absolutely, absolutely. So you can now plan together in the board and papers
Yes.
and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Nice.
So it's not going to be my last visit, I can guarantee you that.
Yeah. So we are welcome. Looking forward to welcome you back
Thank
in
you.
Bangladesh
Yes.
again. Yeah. So we wanted to discuss how we started. So I remember in 2011 November we were visiting Copenhagen and meeting a couple of companies, and there I met with you also.
Yes.
And so you already have experienced outsourcing before. So
At that time we did not have any experience.
Okay.
We only had very little experience,
Yeah.
but the reason why we met in this trade setup
yeah,
was actually because we had just developed a very small iOS app,
yeah,
and it started to be very successful.
yeah.
So we wanted to see how could we get some more developers
Right.
to actually make our product even better.
Yeah. I remember we started with two ASP.NET and two iPad application developers.
Yes, that's right. And from the beginning, the
Yeah.
focus was that you should mainly maintain the app.
Right.
But then, like when we started working together, we
Yeah.
found out that it was actually going so well that we wanted to put more people on our team.
Right,
Yes.
right.
Yeah.
I remember when we started, we had some cultural differences because we were new to Danish culture, and you also did not know about Bangladesh. So and we had some disagreements, some heated discussions as well in 2012, and then we turned back and things started working well. So can you please share some?
Sure.
Yeah.
I'll say that, I mean, when you start the offshore experience, both parties will have to put in the time and effort to really connect with each other.
Right.
Just like if you hire someone in Denmark or in Europe, you still also need time to get to know each other, and the new people, they need to get to know the DNA of the company.
Right.
And really what we were perhaps in the beginning not prepared that, let's say, I come up with an idea, and then the developer might also have the idea.
Yeah.
But we had a barrier that they said, okay, we will not bring that idea because the CEO said we should do like this.
Right.
So we actually spent a lot of time working and saying, okay, in our team, we want to have the best idea delivered to the customer.
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter who is bringing the idea to the table.
Right.
And after we kind of like worked that, that has been very, very successful for us. Yes.
Yeah, thank you. So kind of like building the culture that in Danish culture, people, I mean, everybody wants to share idea rather than the idea has to flow top down. So it took a while to get. I mean, we also had the challenge that we also did not understand that at the beginning.
But I would say what I really have appreciated working with BrainStation is that the ability to start with a small team and get to know those people and start working very good, and then you can add more people.
Right.
You know, some offshore companies, they want to have like 50 or 100 developers from day one, and that for us simply doesn't work. Right now we have a very good tight team of 8 people, and we feel like it's kind of like family because we work together so long. And that's also for us has been really an eye-opener that our team has, I mean, the turnover in the people working there, they've been working for us in 6-7 years. So it's really, really important for us that we have a good team, we have a strong relation, so we don't have new developers every day.
Right.
So and that you have actually delivered like perfect.
Thank you. And in fact, here I want to mention one thing that you were very nice to come to us and say that please promote this person.
Yeah.
I really appreciate your coming to us and say that so you you want us to pay them more money, and you want that we also charge you more money. So that is really nice. And I think this has helped to keep the team also on board for long.
I mean, the way we look at a team is if we have a junior developer starting on a team and they start to show initiative and they start to have a good scheme and they start to really be very productive, we also feel they have to be rewarded for that effort, and they know that if they work hard they can also achieve mid-level and they can achieve senior later on. And I think that is a very big motivation for them, so they know that in this position I can actually get promoted.
And you were mentioning about that having the team for monthly contract actually has helped you rather than hiring for every fixed project. So can you elaborate on that?
I would say that in my experience working with offshore and here in Bangladesh for almost 8 years, what really works is that you have a team that you pay to have every month, so you don't hire from project to project. And the reason is really simple. If you only want to pay for a project to project basis, you're not sure who's the developer for next time you're going to do a project. So that means a new developer will be there, they will not know your DNA, and then you get so much lost in the whole setup, in the culture, understanding, and in how the code is working, and you end up with a code base that's just not very good.
So thank you. So that is all that we wanted to discuss a little bit and have the short interview.
Sure. Okay.
So,
thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.